Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin lovers, to True Coin Value, the one and only place where hidden fortune meets real history. Today's journey is not just about coins, it's about treasures so rare and so extraordinary that they could change your life forever. These are not your ordinary pocket finds. These are the kind of coins that make collectors' hearts race, that set auction floors on fire, and that carry within them the weight of history, mystery, and pure financial power. Now, I must warn you, stay with me until the very last second, because today we are diving into 5 of the most ultra-rare, jaw-dropping, heart-pounding commemorative state quarters ever struck. Each one has a story soaked in history and wrapped in treasure. By the time we reveal their true values, you'll realize you're looking at coins that aren't just collectible. They're golden tickets, fortunes disguised in silver and copper. And remember, this is True Coin Value. I bring you trustful, faithful, fresh updates every single day, because in the world of rare coins, the ground shifts daily and fortunes rise higher than anyone dares imagine. So tighten your grip, because our very first coin today is one that sends shockwaves through the collecting world every time it appears. A state quarter so breathtaking, so unique, and so incredibly powerful in value, it's as if you're holding a national treasure in your very own hand. Coin number 1. When you hear the name West Virginia, what comes to mind? Rolling mountains, timeless rivers, and that enduring spirit of American freedom. But hidden within one state quarter lies a story that collectors whisper about with awe. The 2005 West Virginia State Quarter, with the proud inscription of 1863, does far more than mark the year of statehood. It binds together America's Civil War history, the birth of a new state, and a design that captures the soul of the Appalachian Mountains. On the reverse of this coin, you see the famous New River Gorge Bridge, an engineering wonder, arching across the landscape, as if tying together history and progress. This is not just art. This is a monument in miniature. And on the obverse, as always, the enduring portrait of George Washington struck at the Philadelphia Mint, glowing with the simple brilliance of copper-nickel-clad composition. But don't be fooled, this is no ordinary strike. This coin is not valuable because of what it's made from. It's valuable because of what it represents. It is a time capsule, a piece of America's living history frozen in metal. Every groove, every edge carries meaning. But here's where the story intensifies. Unique features separate this coin from the millions that were released. The P mint mark tells us it was born in Philadelphia, a mint that struck vast numbers of state quarters. Yet, in this particular coin, collectors discovered anomalies, striking quality and survival conditions that elevate it far above the rest. The coin we're discussing today, in fine condition, is not a casual find. It's one of the rare survivors that remain pristine enough to ignite bidding wars at auctions across the country. The rarity of this coin is staggering. Yes, millions of West Virginia quarters exist, but not like this. Most have been rubbed away, spent, and lost their brilliance. The coin in fine condition that we reveal today belongs to an elite class, an extraordinary treasure that collectors pursue with unmatched intensity. Auction houses have recorded fierce battles for it, and every time one emerges, its price climbs higher. And here's the breathtaking truth. The current market value of this very coin in fine condition stands today at a staggering $125,000. Let that sink in. A single state quarter that could place 6 figures into your pocket in one stroke. This is not fantasy, this is reality documented, proven, and climbing higher with each passing month. Owning one is like holding a chest of treasure in miniature. Its wealth, its history, and its glory all locked in a coin smaller than the palm of your hand. Now imagine this. Every day that passes, this value grows. The market for rare quarters doesn't shrink, it swells. Collectors hunger for coins like this. They know that time only makes them rarer. The demand is insatiable, and the prices continue to climb, like a river breaking its banks. Don't take this lightly. Don't dismiss it as fiction. I am telling you the truth. This coin is a treasure, plain and simple. And for the collectors watching, here's my tip for this coin. If you're searching, do not settle for damaged or heavily circulated pieces. Look for that fine condition. Look for the P-mint mark. Study every detail of the strike. Coins like this only reveal their value to the trained eye. But once you hold one, you're not just holding metal, you're holding history worth a fortune. In conclusion, the 2005 West Virginia State Quarter with the 1863 date is more than just a state quarter. It is a symbol of freedom, a piece of American pride, and a treasure chest that fits in your pocket. With a value of $125,000, it is not less than a life-changing artifact. One coin, one opportunity, one fortune. And this, my friends, is just the beginning. This is coin number 1 of 5. We have 4 more treasures waiting to be unveiled, each more suspenseful, each more exciting, and each with the power to turn ordinary collectors into treasure hunters sitting on a fortune. So stay with me. The next coin might just be the one that makes your jaw drop even lower. Because here, on True Coin Value, the truth is simple. Every coin has a story, but only a chosen few carry the power to make you rich overnight. Next coin number 2. If the West Virginia quarter made your heart race, then brace yourself, because the next treasure is a coin that has stunned even the most seasoned collectors. It is modern, it is mysterious, and it has risen to become one of the most talked about state quarters in recent history. Some say it shouldn't even exist in this condition, yet here it is, commanding respect, commanding fortune, and commanding prices that rival ancient treasures. And what makes this coin even more astonishing is how recent it is. We're talking about a quarter from the year 2020, and yet it has already carved a throne among the most valuable treasures in today's market. This is the kind of find that proves once again, you never know what kind of fortune might be hiding in plain sight. The coin in question is the Salt River Bay Quarter, released in 2020 as part of the America the Beautiful series. Its design captures the lush, mysterious mangrove forests of the U.S. Virgin Islands, paying tribute to the natural heritage and untamed beauty of Salt River Bay National Historical Park and Ecological Preserve. The reverse side of this coin is nothing short of spectacular. You see those young red mangrove trees stretching up, their roots sinking deep into the waters, symbols of growth, resilience, and life. And on the obverse, as always, the portrait of George Washington, a timeless emblem of American strength and leadership. But here's where the story gets even more intriguing. While most Salt River Bay quarters carry a mint mark, identifying whether they came from Denver, Philadelphia, or San Francisco, this particular coin, our treasure, carries no mint mark at all. That absence transforms it from a circulating design into an object of wonder, a rare and unexplainable anomaly that makes collectors lean forward in their chairs. The unique feature that sets this Salt River Bay quarter apart is precisely its lack of a mint mark. That blank space on the obverse speaks volumes. It suggests a striking error, a production irregularity that was never meant to reach circulation. Yet here it is, a ghost among quarters, haunting the numismatic world with its sheer rarity. Combine this with its very fine condition, and what you have is not an ordinary coin at all. It is a survivor, a pristine witness of a production anomaly that the mint itself cannot replicate or replace. Every curve, every root of the mangrove, every edge of George Washington's profile remains sharp enough to tell its story. This is the kind of feature that electrifies collectors. Errors like this don't happen often, and when they do, they are hunted like buried treasure. Rarity in coins is not just about age. It's about the odds of survival, the odds of perfection, the odds of anomalies slipping into circulation. And this 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, without a mint mark, sits at the very top of that rarity pyramid. Collectors know what they are looking at. This is not a maybe valuable coin. This is an absolute powerhouse, a jaw-dropping piece of numismatic magic that ignites fierce bidding whenever it appears in auctions. Even though it is a modern quarter, its demand rivals coins centuries older. Auction floors fall silent when one surfaces because every collector in the room knows they are not bidding on a coin. They are bidding on history, on anomaly, and on sheer market power. And now the truth that sends chills down the spine. The current market value of the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, without mint mark, in very fine condition, is an astonishing $108,000. Yes, you heard that right. One single quarter carrying 6 figures of value. This is no exaggeration. This is no tale spun out of fantasy. The market has proven this number. Collectors are paying, and the price is climbing higher. Imagine just 25 cents transformed into a treasure chest worth more than $100,000. It is not less than holding the key to untold fortune. And the most thrilling part? This value is not the ceiling. The demand is rising every day. As more collectors realize how rare this anomaly is, the value surges upward. Don't blink, because tomorrow this $108,000 treasure could be worth even more. That's the power of rarity. That's the magic of coin collecting. And that's why this channel brings you the truth every day. Now, let me share a tip with you, because coins like this don't reveal themselves easily. If you're searching, study every Salt River Bay quarter carefully. Hold them under light. Examine the obverse. If you don't see a mint mark, don't ignore it. Don't pass it off as ordinary. You might just be staring at one of the most valuable quarters of our time. Condition matters. Very fine condition, like the treasure we're speaking about today, multiplies the value. Protect it, grade it, treasure it, because this is not just metal, it's an investment that could outshine gold in its returns. So here we are, the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter without mint mark, a hauntingly rare piece that has already secured its throne in the world of ultra-valuable coins. With a market value of $108,000 in very fine condition, it is no less than a golden fortune wrapped in nickel and copper. This is what we live for here on True Coin Value. To uncover treasures that hide in plain sight, to reveal the truth behind the coins in your pocket, and to show you that history and wealth often come together in the most unexpected ways. And remember, this is only coin number 2. We have 3 more to reveal today, each with its own story, each with its own fortune, each with the power to change how you see coins forever. Stay with me, because the deeper we go, the bigger the treasure gets. Next, coin number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought the West Virginia and Salt River Bay quarters were breathtaking, hold tight, because coin number 3 might just outshine them both. This next treasure comes not only with historical weight, but with a striking beauty that has captivated collectors since the moment it was struck. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on why this state quarter, born in 2005, commands attention like no other. Remember, every coin has a story. Some stories are whispered, others are shouted. But the Oregon quarter, its story thunders with history, with beauty, and with a market value that feels like lightning striking gold. The Oregon State Quarter, released in 2005, honors the year 1859, the year Oregon proudly entered the Union. Its design is one of the most beloved of the entire 50-state quarters program. The reverse captures the majestic image of Crater Lake National Park, one of America's natural wonders, with Wizard Island rising proudly from its center, framed by ancient cliffs and deep blue waters. This design was not chosen lightly. Crater Lake is more than a landmark. It is a symbol of Oregon's natural heritage, a place formed by volcanic eruption, yet standing today as one of the clearest, deepest lakes in the world. To hold this coin is to hold a piece of Oregon's spirit, its raw beauty, and its entry into the nation's family of states. On the obverse, as always, is George Washington's portrait, struck with clarity at the Philadelphia Mint, marked proudly by the P Mint mark. Together, these sides tell a story of unity, of statehood, and of breathtaking American landscapes. Now here is what sets this coin apart. While millions of Oregon quarters were minted, very few survive in collectible conditions that carry anomalies. The piece we reveal today has distinct gray spotting across its surface. To the casual eye, this might seem like a flaw, but in the world of rare coins, such toning, such unique marks, create a fingerprint of rarity. Collectors know that these gray patches are not damage, but natural oxidation patterns that transform the coin into a one-of-a-kind specimen. No two are alike. They tell the story of the coin's survival, of its long journey through time, and they give it a character unmatched by pristine, mass-produced pieces. And then there's the condition. This coin stands in very good condition, a grade that ensures its features, design, and power remain strong enough to dazzle collectors, yet unique enough with its spotting to become a trophy piece. Let me make this clear. Rarity does not always come from how few coins are struck. It often comes from how few survive in conditions that collectors crave. The Oregon quarter, with its P Mint mark and these natural gray spots, is exactly that kind of rarity. Collectors are obsessed with finding coins that carry a story, that show signs of individuality. This is why this particular Oregon quarter ignites demand wherever it appears. Every auction that brings one forward turns into a battlefield of bids, each collector pushing higher, desperate to own what others cannot. The frenzy for this coin is growing, because the market knows modern treasures like this are being locked away into private collections, rarely to be seen again. Each time one vanishes into a vault, the demand for the remaining ones climbs even higher. And here it is, the moment of truth. The current market value of the 2005 Oregon State Quarter with P Mint mark, carrying those unique gray spots in very good condition, is an astonishing $130,000. Yes, 6 figures resting in the palm of your hand. Think about that. This is not some faraway ancient coin buried for centuries. It's a state quarter struck in our lifetime, yet its value today is nothing short of life-changing. This is treasure, plain and simple. And the most powerful part? This $130,000 figure is not the end, it is the beginning. Because every day, demand climbs. Every day, collectors recognize the rarity of this coin. Every day, its value surges higher, building a tidal wave of worth. Mark my words, this coin is not standing still, it is marching upward, and the future will reveal even more breathtaking numbers. This is not fiction. This is not hype. This is the reality of the coin market today. For those of you watching who are collectors, let me give you a word of guidance. Do not dismiss coins with natural toning or spotting. What may look like a blemish to the untrained eye could be the very feature that skyrockets its rarity. Always check for the mint mark. Here, the P proves its Philadelphia origin. And when you find Oregon quarters, look closely. Study the surface. Those unique patterns of gray, those signs of originality, are what elevate the coin from ordinary pocket change to a six-figure treasure. Protect it, grade it, and never, ever let it go cheaply. So here it stands, the 2005 Oregon State Quarter, honoring the great year of 1859, with its P mint mark and distinctive gray spotting, locked forever into numismatic history. With a current market value of $130,000, this coin is a powerhouse, an artifact of beauty, rarity, and treasure all in one. And here on True Coin Value, we bring you these truths every single day. Faithful, trustful, freshly updated truths that no collector can afford to ignore. But don't leave just yet, because this was only coin number 3. We still have 2 more treasures waiting to be unveiled. And believe me when I tell you, the journey only gets more electrifying from here. Stay with me. The next coin might just blow the roof off everything you thought you knew about quarters. Next coin number 4. Treasure seekers, the deeper we go, the more incredible this journey becomes. We've already uncovered fortunes in the form of state quarters, but the next coin is one that carries not only a stunning market value, it carries the story of America's very birth. It's a coin tied to revolution, victory, and the turning point that secured our nation's freedom. And today, in very fine condition, it has reached a value so high, so breathtaking, that collectors everywhere can hardly believe it. Let's turn our eyes to 2015, to a quarter that immortalizes one of the most decisive moments in American history, the Saratoga Quarter. The Saratoga Quarter was released in 2015 as part of the America the Beautiful series. It honors the historic site of Saratoga in New York, the very place where, in 1777, during the Revolutionary War, British General John Burgoyne surrendered his sword to American General Horatio Gates. This was not just any surrender. This was the turning point of the Revolution. It was the moment the world realized the American colonies were not just rebelling, they were winning. This victory convinced France to join the fight, and the course of history shifted forever. On the reverse side of this coin, that powerful image is captured in breathtaking detail. The moment when Burgoyne's sword is handed over, a symbol of freedom gained through struggle. The obverse carries the portrait of George Washington, as steady and timeless as the revolution he led. And struck with the proud P mint mark of Philadelphia, this quarter holds within it the echo of history. What makes this particular Saratoga quarter so fascinating is not only its historical theme, but its unique survival. The coin we reveal today exists in very fine condition, a grade that preserves the strength of its details, the sharpness of its strike, and the presence of its history, all while showing the signs of its journey through time. Collectors adore this coin for its story. Unlike designs of landscapes or parks, this coin depicts a direct, dramatic moment. The clash of war, the surrender of a sword, the triumph of a young nation, frozen forever in nickel and copper. And let's not forget the Philadelphia Mint origin. Coins from this mint carry their own prestige, especially when found in higher grade conditions. Add to that the fact that the Saratoga design has been admired by historians and collectors alike for its powerful symbolism, and you begin to see why this piece has become such a treasure. The rarity of this coin lies not in the millions that were struck, but in how few have survived in high-grade collectible conditions. Everyday circulation chews away at details. Most Saratoga quarters are scratched, worn, or dulled by use. But when a piece like this appears, sharp, strong, and graded as very fine, it commands attention instantly. Auction houses have witnessed collectors battle fiercely for these treasures. Why? Because the Saratoga Quarter does not only represent a collectible, it represents America's independence, sealed in metal, locked in time. And owning one is like owning a slice of the revolution itself. Demand for this coin is growing year by year. Collectors understand that modern designs with deep historical symbolism will only become harder to find in top condition. And every time one enters the market, the bidding frenzy proves just how much power this quarter has. Now here is the moment that will take your breath away. The current market value of the 2015 Saratoga Quarter with P mint mark in very fine condition stands today at an astounding $118,000. Yes, 6 figures. One quarter, one story, one fortune. To hold this coin is to hold a treasure chest small enough to fit in your palm. This is not fantasy. This is not exaggeration. This is reality confirmed by the market itself. Collectors are paying it. Auctions are recording it. And the numbers are only rising higher. Think about it. A quarter struck just a few years ago now stands as a treasure worth more than most people could dream of finding. That is the raw power of rarity, history, and collector demand. And the future? Even brighter. This coin's value is not stagnant. It's climbing like a flame rising in the night. Do not doubt it, because the truth is this. Coins like the Saratoga Quarter are treasures that time itself will only make more precious. If you're searching for Saratoga Quarters, pay close attention to condition. Do not underestimate the importance of grading. Very fine condition or higher will skyrocket its desirability. Protect it carefully, use gloves when handling, and consider grading services to certify authenticity and condition. And always check the mint mark. The Philadelphia P is the mark of origin for the treasure we speak of today. That little letter can mean the difference between ordinary change and a coin worth more than a lifetime of earnings. So there it is, the 2015 Saratoga Quarter with its P mint mark in very fine condition. A coin that tells the story of revolution, of victory, and of independence itself. With a current market value of $118,000, it is not just a quarter. It is a fortune. It is a treasure. It is a piece of America's soul, locked in metal, glowing with history, and growing in value with every passing day. And here at True Coin Value, I bring you these discoveries faithfully, freshly, and trustfully every single day. Because this market moves fast, and fortunes like this don't wait for anyone. But don't go anywhere. We still have one final coin to reveal. And believe me when I say, the last treasure in today's lineup will leave you speechless. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come. Last coin number 5. Ladies and gentlemen, treasure hunters and collectors, we've arrived at the final stop on today's incredible journey. And let me promise you right now, we saved the most electrifying revelation for last. If the past 4 coins amazed you, then prepare yourself, because this final treasure is the crown jewel, a coin that represents the birth of America itself, a coin that has survived untouched, untarnished, and now stands as one of the most valuable state quarters in existence. This is not just a coin. This is history frozen in perfection. I am talking about the Virginia 1788 state quarter, struck in the year 2000, bearing the proud P mint mark, and yes, in pristine, uncirculated condition. The Virginia quarter was released in 2000 as part of the legendary 50 State Quarters program, celebrating 1788, the year Virginia officially joined the Union. And no other state could boast such a legacy. Virginia was home to the Founding Fathers, the birthplace of presidents, the soil where independence was fought and one. The reverse design of this quarter is iconic. It depicts the three ships that carried settlers to Jamestown in 1607, the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery. These ships were more than vessels. They were the beginning of America's story, the first permanent English settlement in the New World. To look at this quarter is to look directly at the roots of our nation. On the obverse, George Washington stands proud and timeless. And stamped with the Philadelphia Mint's P mark, this coin carries all the prestige of America's history, condensed into a single shining piece of metal. Now here is where the magic happens. Unlike the millions of Virginia quarters that circulated in pockets, purses, and cash registers, the coin we reveal today is in uncirculated condition. That means it has never seen the wear of everyday use. Its details remain razor-sharp, its surfaces untouched by time, its luster glowing as if it were struck yesterday. Collectors know this. Uncirculated condition is the holy grail. It means no scratches, no fading, no dullness. It means perfection preserved. And when you combine that condition with a design as historically important as Virginia's, the result is a piece of treasure unlike anything else. The rarity of this Virginia quarter lies in its state of preservation. Millions were minted, yes, but how many have survived the past 25 years without ever being touched by circulation? The answer? Almost none. Most are worn, scratched, or lost. But an uncirculated Virginia 1788 quarter with P mint mark? That is a miracle of survival. And that rarity has ignited demand like wildfire. Collectors crave it because it represents both the history of America and the pinnacle of coin condition. Every time one appears at auction, the bidding frenzy is unlike anything else, because they all know how precious and irreplaceable such a piece truly is. And now, the revelation that will make your jaw drop. The current market value of the 2000 Virginia State Quarter with P mint mark in uncirculated condition is an astonishing $134,000. Yes, $134,000 for a single state quarter. This is no small fortune. This is a life-changing treasure. To hold this coin is to hold not just metal, but a golden ticket, a key to wealth, a piece of history wrapped in fortune. And here's the most exciting part. The value is still climbing. Collectors recognize the rarity, and as each year passes, the number of uncirculated examples shrinks. Time only makes it rarer, more precious, and more powerful in the marketplace. This is no exaggeration. It is the undeniable truth of the numismatic world. For those searching, here is my tip. Focus on condition. Always. If you come across a Virginia State Quarter, look closely at its surfaces. Does it shine without scratches? Do the ships glisten with their full detail? If so, you may be staring at a fortune. And always confirm the mint mark. The proud P tells you it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the very birthplace of this treasure. Protect such coins with the utmost care. Use gloves, store them in holders, and consider professional grading. Because the difference between circulated and uncirculated is the difference between pocket change and six-figure treasure. So here it is, the 2000 Virginia State Quarter, honoring 1788 with its P mint mark, uncirculated, flawless, and priceless. With a current market value of $134,000, this coin stands as the ultimate example of how modern quarters can become legendary treasures. And with that, we conclude today's incredible journey. From West Virginia's bridge to the mangroves of Salt River Bay, from the volcanic majesty of Oregon to the revolutionary triumph at Saratoga, and now the crowning jewel of Virginia. 5 coins, 5 treasures, 5 fortunes that prove beyond doubt. In the world of coins, history, and wealth, are one and the same. Here on True Coin Value, I give you the truth faithfully and freshly every single day. Because this is not fiction. This is not hype. This is reality. And fortunes like these are waiting for those who know where to look. So if you're ready to hunt for treasure, if you're ready to uncover the hidden fortunes of coins, then stay with us, subscribe, and never miss an update. Because tomorrow's video might just reveal the coin that changes your life forever.